Hey everybody, it's Dan with Pain For You. If you are watching this on YouTube, please click the red subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't miss any videos. If you're watching me on Facebook, please join the Facebook group. It's called Pain For You, and look for the group and ask to join. Anyway, today's topic is going to be based on a question I see a lot, and a lot of people get really confused about this and upset about this. And so I got a message that said something about my pain never moves. So I guess that's the topic of this video. My pain never moves, so it can't be TMS, right? And so some people will convince themselves that my pain is always in the same spot. And in this case, it was kind of like bladder pain, pelvic pain, and it was always there. That is their pain, that is their TMS symptom. So despite the fact they've gone through the TMS self-assessments, the ones at ppdassociation.org/symptoms or danbuglio.com/pain test, or the one that you can download at painforyou.com and enter your email and download it, there are self-assessments that will help you determine whether or not you have TMS. And so the fact that the pain doesn't move, that's only one of, a dozen characteristics of pain that indicate it's likely TMS. But that's just one out of a bunch. And so if your pain doesn't move, but you've got a lot of other indications that this is a stress-induced problem, the pain started during times of emotional distress, right? It gets a little bit better on vacation and other things, and I'm not going to go through the whole thing. If you want to, do the self-assessments. But the point here is that just because your symptoms don't line up perfectly with one of the criteria or characteristics of pain that typically indicate that something is or is not TMS, that doesn't mean you don't have TMS. That doesn't mean you can't get better with this approach, right? Stress-induced illness. Connect the dots. When did this start? What was going on in your life, right? These things are just as important as whether or not your pain moves locations. Does it go up or down in severity? Does it feel a little bit better with temporary relief? Applying heat or ice or massage or whatever it may be. And I'm not just talking about the pelvic pain, but there's all sorts of temporary fixes that the minute you stop that temporary treatment, if you will, the pain comes back. So look, there's a lot of criteria. You will see them in these self-assessments. The ppdassociation.org/symptoms has 30 questions. Whether or not your pain moves is one of them. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that matters too. So if you're convincing yourself that you don't have TMS and you can't get better because your pain's always in the same spot, it will encourage you to broaden your, view of TMS, how these symptoms show up, and everybody's different, right? So many of us get stuck looking for an exact person with the exact same symptoms as us who got better. Otherwise, I can't believe it's possible. That's not how it works. You rule out the life-threatening. You rule in TMS with these assessments, and then you proceed accordingly, right? You move forward with the TMS approach. Feel your emotions, soothe yourself, get the mindset dialed in that this is stress-induced. I'm going to be okay, and I'm not going to freak out about it. And I'm not going to focus on it all day, right? Brain science. Go back and watch the brain science videos I've done. And so that's it. So if your pain doesn't move, so what? If everything else indicates it's TMS, it's TMS. So not dismissing your concerns and your fears, but pain moving or not is not the only criteria. So with that, love you guys and gals, and we'll see you soon.